Hey babes, welcome or welcome back. My name is Jeannie and this is Sips, Lips, and Makeup Tricks, where we do BoxyCharm, Ipsy, makeup hauls, makeup and skincare reviews, and huge giveaways. Speaking of giveaways, I was all set to do my 500 subscriber giveaway, and sadly I went back down to $4.99. So I don't know what happened, but as soon as I hit 500 subscribers and stay there, I will definitely be doing my huge 500 subscriber giveaway. But without all of that, I will still be doing my huge September giveaway, because I do monthly giveaways here on my channel that are huge lots of makeup and skincare goodies. I will be opening my September giveaway this next coming week. So stay tuned for that. If you are new here, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button down below, become part of this beauty YouTube family, and you'll have a chance every month to win a huge lot of makeup and skincare products from me. And we also have a lot of fun over here. So I would love to have you. And for all of you that have been here hanging out with me for a while, you guys, I finally got my huge BoxyCharm pop-up order today, the one that I've been waiting for. It was the first order that I placed, but the last order that I received, but it is my biggest order. So I do have a lot of this stuff on, and I just wanted to preface and say, this is too many items to sit here and like use each one on camera. So I did my look. And then what I would like for you guys to do is let me know in the comments down below if there is something out of all these products that you would like to see me use or create a look with. And then I will create a video with all of the comments that I get, because it would like take forever to like sit here. I wouldn't be able to sit here and use everything in one look. So let me know what you're interested in seeing down below, and I will definitely come back and create a look for each and every one of you that leave a comment with something you're interested in seeing me use. But without further ado, let's just jump on into the goodies. So this is the first thing I'm seeing. I do have it on right now. It is by Milk Makeup and is the holographic makeup stick. So I used it like a highlighter today, and I don't know, like in real person, I can see it really well. It's really, really pretty. In one of my other BoxyCharm pop-up orders, I got the lip gloss of this, which I'm absolutely in love with, but let me see if it'll swatch for, yeah, so it's just a really pretty holographic. I would use this for an eye base. I would use it for a highlighter. I mean, there's really not much that I wouldn't use this for. I love multi-chromatic beautiful colors like that. So it went on really, really nice. I don't feel like it over texturized my skin in any type of way. So I'm really happy to add this into my collection, and especially now because I have the lip gloss and the stick, whatever it is. I've got it. Okay, so moving right along, I was a little bummed out with this. This is the St. Luxe limited edition lip liner duo. It does come with two liners. One of them is called Secret Admirer, and one of them is called Love Letter. These are the colors. So really pretty fall colors, but both of them came completely broken. So I'm a little pissed about that. They feel plastic, so I'm not 100% sure if they sharpen, because they don't turn. I literally pulled the whole thing apart trying to figure it out. So I guess I'm going to try and sharpen it with my sharpener and hope for the best, but that is really a bummer. I wanted to check them out today and I was unable to because of that. So that was a bummer. They are really pretty fall colors, and I do hope that I'm able to sharpen them and get some use out of them. So there was those. And then, so I have been loving these little Huda Beauty mini palettes. I did get the rose version of this in an earlier pop-up order that I received, and this is the lilac. So gorgeous. The shimmers in these palettes are so pretty. That is what it looks like. Just really pretty. I love this one right here. And it looks very similar to the rose one that I just bought. I should pull it out because I'm kind of wondering like what even the differences are. I have it right here. Let's check it out because now I'm curious. They look so similar. Okay, yeah, so they are pretty similar. The rose has the yellow shades, and this one's got some different shades. Okay, yeah, so they are different. So that's good to know, because I was like, looks very similar. Okay, so moving right along. This is from Haas Laboratories. This is the Lady Gaga line, and this is one of her liquid shadows. This is in the shade Rose Biache. We'll just say it like that. But I picked up one of these on Amazon in the shade Chains, which is a really pretty copper color. And I fell in love with it. So when I saw a bunch of different colors on the pop-up order for very, very cheap, I picked up all of the colors that they had because I really enjoy it. I love liquid shadows. You just really have to know how to work with them. I will do a whole video on it. There is really, really a right and a wrong way to work with these. And once you know how to use them, they are so easy if it's a good product. And these ones are. The way that blending out the edges to make it look good is so easy with these. It's a very creamy formula. But I will swatch it for you. Again, this is Rose Bitch. So this one is like a dusty rose color that almost looks like it's matte, but when it dries, it's not a shimmer. It's like a, I think it's meant to be close to a matte, but to me, it looks a little multi-chromatic, which I do like. Let me grab a wet wipe here because I'll be doing some swatches so that I can wipe it off. But that's what it looks like. And the formula on these are so nice, you guys. Like I said, I've got the one in Chains. I actually have a video in my videos down below somewhere with me using the color Chains. And such a great formula, such a great product. So this is the same thing, but in the shade Flash. I actually used this today, but then I went over it with a bunch of other things as well, because I was trying out a lot of new things and I kind of wanted to get my hands on as many things as I could in one look. But this is a really gorgeous silver color. I used it for the base on, well, I used an eyeshadow primer and then I set it and then I put this all over my lid, but then I did go over it with some powder shadows as well. But you could definitely do this all on its own on your lid. And one thing I do want to say about this, so it's a really, really gorgeous silver color, literally looks just like silver. When they have dried down, they don't transfer like all over the place. I'm telling you, this formula is really, really good for a liquid shadow. Sometimes when you put it on, you know, it dries down, but it will still transfer, especially if you have hooded lids like I do, like and get all over the place and be a mess at the end of the night. I have done wear tests on the one that I have, and this formula does not do that. So that is really, really cool. And so that's just a really pretty silver one. And then where is the other one? So, and then the last one is in the shade Angel Baby. So, like I said, I did get every color that was available. And I will do a swatch of this one too. This one is kind of like the Dusty Rose color, but it's got a little more shimmer to it. So just really, really great formulas, pretty colors. I'm really excited to use these products. So those are the swatches again for those. Okay, next I did get the little tiny Natasha Dinona Disco and Space Chroma Crystal Eyeshadow Duo. I was a little surprised at how freaking tiny these are. Little itty bitty guys. Now this one reminds me a whole lot of the Haas Laboratories Flash color that I just swatched, but I'll swatch this one as well. And actually, I'll be honest with you, I really, really like the Haas Laboratories a little bit better, but I do like the applicator on this. If you can see, it is slanted to really be able to work on your lid. Can you guys see that? How it's slanted, the applicator? So but it's not as pigmented. And this one, I don't know that I will use much, but I will swatch it for you. The black is like really spotty. It's like, and like flaky glitter. I don't know. These are not my favorite. If I'll be honest with you, I would say this is kind of like out of some of the things I got some hits and I got some misses, and I would consider this a miss. So, but that's all right. You know, that's the beauty of the BoxyCharm add-on and pop-up sales, is we are able to check out all of these great brands, and not everything is going to be for everybody. And I would never be able to like buy all of this if it wasn't for BoxyCharm. So I'm not going to complain. It just isn't my favorite out of all the things. Okay, so next in line, we do have from Pinky Rose Cosmetics. This is from the Spotlight collection, and this is the Center Stage palette. Now, I learned of Pinky Rose Cosmetics through BoxyCharm. I have a few more of their palettes that I absolutely love. Their mattes are so beautiful, blendable. Their shimmers are amazing. I am so glad that I found them. And so I saw this one and I thought it was a really pretty neutral looking palette for the upcoming fall. We've got some gorgeous mattes. We've got shimmers and 2 pressed glitters in the palette. So I am definitely excited to use this. I already know that their formula is very nice. I did use this today. I used this darker color, is the brown that you see kind of like as my transition. And it is the slightest amount of it. Really, really, really blended out. Their colors are super pigmented. In fact, I'll do some swatches. So let's swatch this first shimmer. It's kind of like a dark, dusty rose color, and it's called Public. You guys, I love their formulas. So that is that color, that first color, kind of like a darker, dusty rose. Let me do a matte for you. Their mattes are really nice. We'll do this orange one. This is called Havana. Their mattes are really pigmented. See? And they blend beautifully. So I'm so happy. So that is another thing. I kind of get sometimes annoyed with my BoxyCharm base box or BoxyCharm premium box, but I will never quit BoxyCharm because I get to find out about brands that I may have never known about that I end up loving, and the sales. So I will never quit them just because of that reason. I may drop out of premium at some point. I've been thinking about doing that and just keep the base box for a little surprise box every month to unbox, and then have access to the sales as well. So, okay, moving right along. Next, I had to pick up this iconic London Ultimate Bronzing Powder. I got mine in the shade Light Bronze. Now, I'll be honest with you, I picked up the Wonder Stick. It's supposed to be a universal color from NYX Cosmetics for like $8 at Ulta. And it's a cream bronzing stick. And I have been in love with it since I picked it up. But my all-time favorite go-to bronzer for me is the Hoola Light by Benefit. So it's basically the Hoola bronzer, but in the light. So even when I try other bronzers, and sometimes I hate them or sometimes I fall in love with them, like the NYX stick, and I will go through a phase with them, I always go back to the Hoola. But I did use this today, and it is nice. I really, really like it. I don't have anything bad to say about it at all. You get a ton of product. This is what it looks like. And as I said, I do have it on. I kind of contoured with it a little bit today. Beautiful match for my skin tone. Like I said, I don't have one bad thing to say about it. So I'm very excited to have it. And moving along, I also grabbed the Hydrating Complexion Trio from Alamar Cosmetics. I got mine in the shade Light. This is what it looks like, and I did play around with it a little bit today. I used this to set underneath my eyes, and it was a mistake. it really texturized every little line that I have under there, and I had to kind of like go through and put my Fenty setting powder on top of it and kind of fix it. So I'm not saying that this is not a good product. I just have not used it enough to know. I could really definitely get some use out of these for bronzings, and I could definitely probably still get some use out of this. It's really pretty. It does feel like a really nice, buttery, hydrating formula. It's got some beautiful color payoff, but don't, if you are 35 or over, don't use that for setting under your eyes. Just don't. Well, it could be my dry skin as well, but I mean, I was hydrated and primed, you know, when I did it. So I don't know. It just didn't work for me. That's just my personal opinion. Not saying it's a bad product. I'm definitely going to still continue to play with it and use it, but I'll never try and set my eyes with that light color ever again. So moving along, now I have the Haas Laboratories Glam Room Palette. This was choice not too long ago. I chose something else, but when I saw that we were able to pick it up in the pop-ups, I definitely jumped on it. Super sleek packaging. I really like the way that looks. Kind of just simple black, but sleek and nice. And then this is what the palette looks like. So again, it's giving me fall vibes for sure. I'm excited to play with it. I did not use any of these colors today in my look. I used a ton of stuff, and I kind of like had to put a stop to it somewhere because you can only use so much for one look. But let's do some swatches. I'd love to see how this gold swatches. So let's pick some of that up and give it a try. Ooh, it kind of looks like a pinky rose. Do you guys see how that looks a little bit iridescent? Wow, I wasn't expecting that. That's gorgeous. Wow. You guys, let me get some more, just in case you can't tell. I wasn't expecting that. Look, it looks just like a gold. It looks just like it's like a gold shimmer. And then it's like pinkish. Wow. I'm really, really excited about that. Okay, let's try one of the mattes. Let's go ahead and try this deep matte right here, this black. Now, if you guys have this palette or you've tried any of these powdered shadows, wow, that is nice. Look at that pigment. Okay, because I've never tried, like I said, I have tried the liquid shadows from Haas Laboratory, but never a powdered palette. So I'm excited to try it. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any experience with this palette. I'd love to know what you think about it. Okay, so moving right along, now we have the Tartiest Pro Remix, and this packaging is so cute. It's totally holographic, so when you move it, the little things change around and like move around. I don't know what's that called. What is that called? I can't think of what it's called, like holographic, or can you see what I'm talking about? It's just really cool and really pretty with the pink and blue splat. And this is what she looks like. I did use some of the colors in here today. It is a really pretty palette. I'm trying to make sure that I'm showing it. So we've got a really great array of colors. We've got beautiful burgundies, goldens, champagnes, dark colors. I used this green on my look today, and I don't normally do many greens or blues, but it is gorgeous. I will do a swatch of it. I do have it on the outer part of my eyes and underneath my lower lash line. Just a beautiful, beautiful color. Now, I know that my camera won't pick this up, but this is an interesting color. It's kind of blackish, but with purple and golden reflex in there. So just some really, really pretty colors in here. I'm excited to play around more with this. But there she is again. And I love that green. It came out so pretty, and I don't normally enjoy that on myself. Not to say that it's not beautiful on other people, but for whatever reason, a lot of times I have a hard time making blues and greens work for me. Maybe it's a skin tone thing, maybe it's an eye color thing. I really don't know. But all right, moving right along. Next, we do have the Butter London Glazin Highlighting Gel. So that is what the packaging looks like. I love my highlights. So, you know, when you are able to, this order cost me about $200. So $200 for all of this stuff. I mean, you can't go wrong. I mean, I'm only like maybe like halfway through. So there's a lot of stuff for that amount. That is amazing. Could you imagine if you bought all this from Sephora or Ulta? Girl, you'd be like $5 grand deep. Whoa. So I'm excited to be able to shop with them. This is what it looks like. It looks really pretty. It does say on here, close lid tight to last. So that makes me think that it probably dries out quickly. I don't know. I've never tried it before. But let's give it a little try here. Ooh, it feels really nice. The only thing with liquid highlights like this is sometimes they can really texturize your skin. I'm not seeing that with this. It looks really smooth. So I will definitely, let's just try a little bit really quick here. Just because, oh, I'm going to make a mess. Just because I'm curious. If it texturizes a lot, like over here on the face. Wow. And I even have setting powder and everything. I'm putting this right over setting powder, you guys. And other highlights. That's really nice. I'm glad I picked this up. I was a little, well, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't nervous to get it because we're paying such a small amount of money for it, but I wasn't 100% sure I was gonna like it just because of the texturation that can happen sometimes with the gel-like, liquid-like highlight dealios. But it actually looks really nice. It did not texturize like some of them do. So that's cool. All right. Moving right along, we have from Wander Beauty, the Do Not Disturb Nighttime Repair Concentrate. It's funny because I received this in a BoxyCharm Premium months ago, and I literally just finished the bottle last night, and then this arrived today. So I'm super excited to have this. This is not something that I use every night, but it's something that I use a few times a week, so it does last quite a while. Like I said, I had mine that I got in my premium box for a few months. So I will definitely continue to use this and pick it up when I see it in BoxyCharm pop-up sales. I would not pay full price for it off of their website. I think it retails for about $60 or so. And really, that's not a ton of money, but it kind of is. So this is what it looks like. Really cute pink packaging, and you just kind of push the top. And let me just say this, you guys. If you have this and you think that you ran out, pull it out, open this up, and you will still have another week's worth in there. Or if you use it, actually, if you use it every day, you'll have a week's worth in there. If you use it a couple times a week, you'll have 2 or 3 weeks left in there that you can scoop out with your finger. So just a little trick. But yeah, I love this stuff, and I did not want to be without it. So I'm glad that it came today, and I ran out yesterday. Next, from Tula Skincare, we do have the Brighten Up Smoothing Primer Gel. You guys know how I am about my primers. I am obsessed, and this primer delivered. I tried it out today. It really reminds me a lot of the Touch in Sol Pretty Filter Icy Sherbet Primer in texture-wise. The Touch in Sol is pink. This is yellow, and it doesn't necessarily smell the same. This actually almost has a slight scent of maybe vitamins. It smells a little bit like vitamins. Not in a bad way. It's very, very light, if anything, but I have like a hound sniffer, like I can smell anything. But the way that it feels and absorbs and everything on your skin, A1, absolutely love it. Love it. Definitely a hit. Moving right along from Earth Harbor, I do have the Celestine Hydro Plumping Peptide Serum. I came across them through BoxyCharm as well, and I have multiple of their items now. I do have their Glow Juice Mask. I have their Sunstone Hair Elixir. I have the Tidal Rose Face Spray. I have the Aurora face oil and the Helios face oil. So now I have the Celestine Hydro Plumping. I absolutely love their products. Each and every one of them is something that I use kind of like not on a daily basis. Like maybe like once a week I'll use the Aurora. Then the next time I'll use the Helios. Then the next night I'll do the Glow Mask for 20 minutes before I go to bed. This is not one that I've tried. It looks really nice. All of their packaging is really nice, glass bottles. This one is like a baby blue color. Anyhow, I'm really excited to give it a try. I love their products. So it's not a new brand, but it's a new product to me. So I'm excited for that. And then next we have from KVD Beauty. This is the Metal Crush Liquid Highlighter. Now I did give this a swatch earlier and it is full of glitter. So, meh. I'm not going to put a bunch of glitter on my face. I love a beautiful blinding highlight, but I don't want glitter on my cheeks. Now I definitely would use it for my eyes. I will show you guys what I'm talking about here. So it is gorgeous. I mean, super, super pretty, but I don't think that I would actually use it on my cheeks because there is actual like glitter in it, but it's really pretty. Man, is it gorgeous. And this is what the component looks like. It's one of those things where you twist it and it kind of comes up the top. But again, that is what the coloring looks like. It's so beautiful. I would probably use that on my eyes. And I might find a way to use it as a highlight. Maybe just like a dash and kind of just do just like the smallest amount maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'll definitely get use out of it one way or another. I just don't know how yet. Man, is that gorgeous though. If you can hear my daughter, I am very sorry. Daddy's up there. He's taking care of it. I know he is. It's Daddy's time because he knows I am down here doing my thing. So next from Tula Skincare, we do have the Glow Hour Brightening and Neutralizing Eye Balm. Now, I have their pink one that I am absolutely in love with. This one feels really cooling and just refreshing under the eye. I love putting it on when I am doing my makeup in the morning, like if I'm waking up going to work and I'm still a little groggy, I'm drinking my coffee, doing my makeup. I love just putting it right on there and it just wakes you up. It awakens your eye. I did try this today underneath my makeup. This one is a little bit different. You do get less product compared. So this one is a lot smaller width-wise. And this one is actually orange in color. And it's supposed to kind of diffuse dark circles. And I will say I used it. And I do think that it kind of covered my dark circles, but I don't know how much I would really be using this underneath makeup. I would much rather use this one. This one feels really good. Like this one's one of those things where like, I can't wait to use it because it feels really nice. I didn't get much feeling out of this one. I guess maybe I was expecting it to be cooling like this one, but I would definitely use this on no makeup days or no to low makeup days where like, I'm not going to put on a ton of foundation and concealer, and this will, putting a little bit of this underneath the eyes will brighten them up and erase any baggage or dark circles that you have going on. So that's how I'll use that one. Kind of like no makeup day kind of thing. So that's cool. And next from Tarte, I did get another Shape Tape Glow Wand. This is in a glow. So I actually have one right here. I use it all the time. I absolutely love it. Mine is probably about, you can't tell like that, but it's probably about like half gone. So when I saw that these were on there, I definitely wanted to go ahead and grab one for my backup because I don't have a backup one of those. And with that, they last a long time. You really only need to do just like a dot or two. And I just kind of like do a dot or two of that and then a dot or two of my concealer and blend it in with a beauty blender. And it really helps to just brighten the under eye area, and I have dry skin, so I feel like it does give me a nice glow under there. So I really, really like that stuff. And next we do have from Pinky Rose Cosmetics. This is the Hypnotize 24 karat gold palette. Packaging is super cute with all of the little lips in different colors. Love the packaging. And I will say for this, I thought that it was a all shimmer palette. Like it was just all shimmers, but what it really is it's all pressed glitter. So I do love glitter, and I have I do glitter looks all the time with my NYX glitter glue. If you've seen any of my Get Ready With Me videos where I was going out, you've probably seen me use it. So I will get some use out of it, but I will say I don't think I would have purchased it if I would have known that. I thought it was like a whole palette of their shimmers, because I do love Pinky Rose Cosmetics formula. I love their shimmers and their mattes, and I would have loved to have a whole palette of their gorgeous shimmers. But either way, I've got a whole palette of their glitters. So that's that. And then next I purchased 2 of these. This is from 111 Skin. This is the Celestial Black Diamond Contour Gel. I got this in my very first BoxyCharm that I ever received. I started receiving BoxyCharm last March, and this was in my very first box. I totally fell in love with it. I ordered more on add-ons. I have not been without it since I tried it. This is what the packaging looks like, and these do retail for, I believe, $160 or $180, so it is not a cheap skincare product. I was able to pick them up for $12 a piece on the BoxyCharm sale. The packaging does have like a little applicator like this, so you pump it and it comes out, and I use it in between my eyebrows where I have the deepest wrinkles that I have. My deepest set wrinkles are right in between here. And so I will pump it on and put that on at night, and then I use what's left and just pat it underneath my eyes. This has made a huge difference. Even my husband. Now, guys don't notice things like that, right? Like they don't. They just are not good at noticing like makeup and stuff like that. And even he said, he's like, it is crazy how much that has taken away. Like it used to be so deep set, this wrinkle that I have right here. And now with a good primer, you can barely notice it. You guys, I'm telling you, this stuff literally transformed this little area of my skin. And so I love it. I will order it every single time I see it on there. I don't know that I would pay $180 for it because I'm not rich. I don't have $180 to pay for one product, but you can find them on eBay and Mercari or however you say that. I've seen them on there for like, you know, 20, 25, 30 bucks. I would definitely pay that for it. And I will not be without this stuff ever again. So, and that's going to be it for this haul. I do have one more thing to show you guys though. I do have a $300 online Sephora haul. I got so excited today when I got an email saying, get excited, it's delivery day. They split my 18 product order up into 3 shipments, and this was the only item in the first shipment. So out of all the orders for out of all the products that I ordered for $300, it's going to take 3 shipments to get them here. And the first one came today, and it was just one stinking product. But it is by Dominique Cosmetics, and since I'm here showing you guys all this beautiful stuff, I thought I'd just show you this too. It is a liquid shadow. It is really, really pretty. I did swatch it. What is the name of this again? Trying to see the name here. Cold Heart is what it's called. But I don't normally like blues, but it looked so pretty, and I'm so glad that I got it. It's gorgeous, you guys. Let me do a little swatch here for you. It's really pretty, and it seems like a really, really nice liquid formula. Some liquid formulas are junk. I fell in love with the Dominique Cosmetics Transition Palette that I got out of BoxyCharm. It's funny because it was up for choice, and the only reason I even got it is because I was totally uninterested in the other choice. So I went with the Dominique Cosmetics Transition Palette and use it all the time. It is such a nice formula. It's an all matte palette, which I love my shimmers, but I am so happy to have that palette in my collection. I ended up falling in love with it. I use it all the time. It's got the perfect colors for transitioning. Probably why it's called the Transition Palette. But it is great. But this, I wanted to try something else from the line, and this is really pretty. Actually, you guys, it is so much prettier in real life. It's a little bit multi-chromatic. You can see like some pink and purple reflex in real life, but yeah, so I grabbed that, but I also have like a whole nother 17 products coming in 2 different shipments, and my BoxyCharm Premium will be here tomorrow. So I'm really excited for that. Unfortunately, Saturday is my double shift day at work, so I won't be here for it, but I will be here on Sunday with my BoxyCharm Premium to share it with you all. Don't forget, let me know in the comments down below, out of all of the things that I got, what would you like to see me use? I have a huge list going from the last video that I made. You guys gave me such great ideas. And starting next week, I'm going to open my September giveaway for everybody. And I'm going to start doing videos that you guys suggested, certain looks and certain videos. And I am so, so excited. So don't forget to let me know in the comments down below which products you want to see used in my upcoming videos. And until next time, you guys, stay safe, stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.